Good morning, children. Children, in the previous period, you studied about the sound, production of sound, propagation of sound, and medium necessary for the sound. Therein, you had studied that various types of sounds are there. Some of the sounds we like to hear, some of the sounds are unpleasant. We do not like to hear it. Okay? Some of the sounds are small, means harsh, and some of the sounds are soft also. Okay? So, when the sound is produced, at that time there is a vibration. Okay? Something vibrates in the place and it needs the medium for transferring that sound, and in this way sound gets transferred. But in this period you are going to study about the noise pollution. As various types of sound you had studied, that is pleasant and unpleasant, how it is creating a problem, that you are going to study. So when more than one type of sound is gathered together, or when very loud sound is there, we say that it is a noise. So how that noise is affecting the atmosphere, that you are going to study in this period. Before that, one good quote: a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Children, you know that our positive attitude helps us to fetch the success towards us. A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Okay? If our mindset from the beginning is beautiful, that is in the positive way, then only our day starts with the beautiful thinking. We think in a positive way, and if we start thinking in a positive way, at that time definitely our work will progress. Okay, children? So one has to move in that particular direction where we have a beautiful mindset. Okay? That's why it is said that beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset that creates a happiness in us also. Along with that, we are spreading the happiness in the nearby area. Now come to the next point, that is noise pollution. Children, see the picture herein. Okay? What you are observing? One lady is just seeing herself in the mirror. Dog is barking. One man is talking on the telephone. One small baby is crying. Okay? Then one small girl is sitting with her grandma. Okay? She is aged one. Okay? That small child is eating something, or we can say that it is crying. So, herein whatever the different sounds we are observing, or in the first slide you had seen, come to the page number 91 of the textbook, you had seen the various sounds: chirping of the bird, okay, whispering, then honking of the horn, then speakers, loudspeaker. So these are the various sounds produced. Okay, all these sounds are not good for us. Okay, we do not like to hear some of the sounds, while some of the sounds are pleasant, that we like to hear. But a sound, loud sound, that is harsh to our ears, that sound it is called as a noise. Okay, so that loud noise is disturbing us. Okay, we do not like to do any work in such sound. So this situation is unpleasant for us and for the people who are nearby us. No one like to hear the harsh sound. Very loud or continuous noise has an adverse effect on the person of that locality. Children, you must be knowing, if loudspeaker is playing continuously nearby your home, you are unable to study. Can you study it with a full concentration? No, not possible. Okay, it will create again the adverse effect on the people of the locality, those who are living nearby. their hearing may get impaired, which can even lead to deafness. So if continuous sound, loud sound is produced nearby your area or in your home, or children, one example I am giving, in the factory, you know that continuous loud sound is produced. So therein what happens, the people who are working in the factory, they cannot hear clearly. They have the habit of hearing a loud sound only, means their ears leads to the deafness. Okay, so it causes the restlessness, irritability, mental exhaustion. Okay, so restlessness means inability for the concentration, then irritability, mental exhaustion means we feel tired if we are getting that sound, loud noise continuously. So no one can work with concentration in a noise. So such a noise which is causing the different ill effects, that is called as a noise pollution. Are you clear, children, about the noise pollution? Noise pollution also occurs when we hear one or more harmful sound to the ear. When two or more sounds are heard, at that time we say that it has caused the noise pollution. Okay, children. So what are the measures for preventing the noise pollution? How can we avoid that noise pollution? Come to the page number 95, children. As far as possible, we should avoid blowing the horns. Okay, you know that blowing horns make a loud noise that no one like to hear, so we should avoid it. Volume of TV or a radio in the house should be restricted to those watching the programs. Okay, TV, radio, if you are watching in the home, should have less sound while watching so that others will not get disturbed. Vehicles should be maintained. Yes, vehicles should not produce the unnecessary sound, that is also disturbance. So for that, maintenance of vehicle is very necessary. You know that factories, airports, railway stations, bus stands, they produce the more sound. All these things can produce the more sound. So that's why generally these factories, airports, railways, bus stands, they are located at a distance from the residential area. Okay, generally they are located, they should be located so that common person will not suffer from that sound. You must have seen that near the hospitals also the sound is not allowed, because in hospitals you find the patients are there, their organs are weak, they cannot bear or tolerate that sound. Okay, children. So sometimes we cannot believe that why the people are getting irritated, but some sounds, children, that you people enjoy can be the nuisance for the others. Okay, that be the nuisance for the others. So whenever you are making sound or you are playing with any sound, any instrument, sound instrument, at that time take care that it is not disturbing the others. Children, believe or not, it is given here. You know that various sounds, as we had visited the bird watching group, therein we just by hearing the sound also, we can identify which bird is there in the nearby area. Along with that, some of the birds also, like robin and woodcock, it is given, they can recognize the sound of earthworm in the earth because that is their food. So earthworm which is inside the soil, they come to know that here is in the earthworm is there, and that's why these birds can collect the earthworm from that side. Okay, so this is the sensitivity of the organs to collect the sound. So in this way one can hear the sound. Heavy traffic, industrial areas cause the maximum pollution. Okay, that's why traffic and industrial areas are always, means traffic can't be away from the common area, but it can be controlled. Okay, Noise occurs due to the continuous sound. Noise pollution has an adverse effect on the health. Okay, so one should try to avoid the sound wherever we can do it. It is disagreeable, irregular, and loud. Okay, children. So one good message for you is that don't make unnecessary sound. Secondly, whatever the sound instruments you are using, keep it sound in a less or necessary way. Okay, children, this is all about the lesson. Thank you.